In this video, we will walk you through our process for cultivating Almond Portobello mushrooms using composted spent mushroom substrate, creating a valuable product waste stream. We start by breaking down 300 spent substrate blocks to create a compost pile that will produce 1 cubic yard of finished compost. This pile needs to reach around 185 degrees Fahrenheit, requiring regular turning every 3 days. Turning the compost ensures aerobic conditions and heat consistency. To verify nutrient levels, we followed testing protocols from Penn State University's Soil Lab, providing a rich base for mushroom growth. While the mechanical bagger is great for producing sawdust blocks, it tended to get clogged up with compost, so hand bagging was essential to prevent clogging from the high moisture content. Ensuring the right moisture content in your mushroom substrate is essential for optimal growth. The ideal moisture level should be between 55 and 65%. This range supports healthy mycelial colonization without causing compaction or anaerobic conditions. After filling filter patch bags with compost, pasteurize those compost bags between 180 and 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Allow those blocks to rest for 24 hours to increase beneficial microorganisms, a food supply for the fungus. Once the compost has cooled to below 100 degrees Fahrenheit, it's inoculated with approximately 2 ounces of grain or sawdust spawn per block, then sealed and stored in an incubation room. Similar to a pink oyster, this tropical strain needs to be incubated in temperatures between 76 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Within 90 days, the compost will be fully colonized with mycelium. Once the blocks are fully colonized, you must apply a casing layer of sterilized coconut coir or peat moss to retain moisture and stimulate fruiting. Once the casing layer of coconut coir on your substrate blocks is fully colonized, move those blocks to a warm fruiting room, ideally kept between 75 and 85 degrees Fahrenheit. If your regular fruiting room is used mainly for temperate climate mushrooms such as blue oysters or lion's mane, you can create a separate space using a tent or plastic sheeting with space heaters and humidifiers to achieve the right conditions. After 2 to 3 weeks, the first harvest will be ready with an average yield of 1/4 to 1/2 pound per block. Subsequent harvest may follow depending on conditions. Once the mushrooms are harvested, the remaining compost is ready for resale, fetching between $45 and $80 per cubic yard, an additional revenue stream for what was once waste. For farmers with multiple cash crops, such as those on a diversified vegetable farm or nursery, the compost remaining from the mushroom substrate is a valuable resource. This nutrient-rich compost can be applied directly to vegetable beds, enhancing the soil with organic matter and essential nutrients. It improves soil structure, retains moisture, and supports beneficial microbial life, creating an ideal environment for a wide range of crops. By reusing the mushroom compost, farmers not only recycle their growing medium, but also increase the productivity and resilience of their crops, supporting sustainable farming practices season after season. In assessing the financial aspects of Almond Portobello mushroom production, it's essential to consider both cost and revenue potential. For each 50 block batch, our main cost is labor, totaling $150 or roughly $3 per block. This cost covers all steps, from compost preparation and inoculation to harvesting and bagging. When it comes to revenue, each batch yields about 12.5 pounds of mushrooms, translating to $300 in sales at $24 per pound. Additionally, the remaining compost provides extra income valued between $7.50 and $13.33 per batch, bringing the total revenue to around $307.50 to $313.33 per batch. After covering labor costs, the net profit per batch is between $157.50 and $163.33. Annually, with 2 batches per week, this model projects a total revenue of roughly $32,000, with a net profit approaching $17,000. To break even, the mushrooms need to be priced at $12 per pound. Setting the price at $24 per pound, however, supports a profitable operation. For additional revenue, consider introducing mushroom extracts or expanding compost sales to local nurseries and farms. Profitability. While our current labor-intensive process shows strong potential, adopting additional methods from traditional mushroom production alongside exploring innovative new strategies can take our operations to the next level, maximizing profitability and sustainability. At Henosis, we're building a better world from the ground up. Our innovative mushroom products do more than enhance health. They help fuel critical research and sustainable agricultural practices, thanks to support from programs like SARE. With each purchase, you're supporting projects that turn agricultural waste into valuable resources and promote regenerative farming. Join us in cultivating a brighter, more sustainable future. Explore our range of gourmet mushrooms, extracts, and compost today.